if you try to short at the open, what to look for to see if this your short is going to work or not. So let's start with our Walmart short, which didn't really work, but we had the warning. So Walmart was on our game plan yesterday. It was earnings, we had support 95.50, resistance 97.50, bearish bias under MTF to short the pups. So as soon as the market opened, the one thing to note here on the Walmart is, guys, Walmart made this big candle right before the market opened. This kind of always spoils the setup when we see this kind of push. It's taking the meat out. It fell from 95.50 to 94. Meat of the move, it's taken away by that push. But anyways, as soon as the market opened, we still shorted it. I told the traders to short it at 93.50, right up the MTF, and we shorted it flush to 91. But there was a buy at 92s, and that's what we needed to break down of 92 to have a successful short trade to profit off them. But when you see that this is the immature candle, we saw a bounce tonight of 92. This is the first warning that our short cannot work. We cannot add here because we always try to add closer to our cloud. So either way at that time we can cut it, or we can reduce the size, we can wait for the 512s. So that's why I told traders wait for the 512s, immature move and no follow through. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It tells us it's not going to work, especially this candle, and there was no rejection of the MTF, no rejection of the 512. So I gave the warning. I did tell the traders that it is going to bounce, reduce the size. If it rejects, we short it again. If not, we'll leave it. But anyways, the short didn't work. That was a loser. And then came the 512 calls. This candle pushed over this 512s, and that's when I told the traders no short anymore, 512s. So it pushed from the 94.50 all the way to 96.50, $2 you could make there on the long, and 96 was my target. And then finally it failed the clouds right here, and that's where you get out. Analyze when a short is not working, change your bias, and long at the 512 clouds. So that was Walmart. So next one is UNNet. UNNet was our number one play, support level, resistance level, bearish bias to short the pop, cautious of the calls. We shorted UNH as well. We shorted right off the gate. Although the same move was being taken out, a lot of the meat was taken out, but still UNH was heavy. I told the traders to short it. First target was 265 and the second target was 260. The difference from the Walmart short, you see that it's still breaking the lows. Lower lows, lower lows, lower highs. So that's a continuous short there. That short for us went from 270 all the way to 250. My final target was 250. The UNH puts went from $1 to $8, $9, $1,000 turns into $8,000. That was a home run trade. Now UNH also gave us a 512 call. We covered our short here, right over here. That's where we close our short fully. And that's when I told the traders this is a 512 call, stops at 258. As we started to move up, we started to move our stops up, and finally it hit 274 and it was a beautiful, beautiful winner. You don't always need to find the bottoms. How the Ripster clouds, you can judge the shorts, trade the market short, and then you can play the calls. Even if we lose, you can still make the money on the long side. So that was a beautiful trade. Huge day for the community in these two particular trades yesterday.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.